Welcome back to my light and love crew. No, practitioners of love and light. Welcome back. I don't know what to say. But I think this is a part of growing up, the adulting that becomes very difficult because you're torn between two worlds of like, okay, rest and relaxation, okay, inner child, okay, pay the bills. And it's like, I think everybody has these difficulties, don't they? Well, let's recontextualize this, okay? They're just complexities of life. Just puzzles, Tina. You love puzzles, don't you? Of course you do. If anybody's the person for it, it's you, honey. All right. So, welcome to the eve of the full moon in Virgo. I'm happy with the decisions that I've made thus far. I'm gonna tell you right. I'm gonna be straight with you on this. It doesn't feel like I'm comfortable, but it's not painful. So there's the added plus right there. We're gonna continue on with the redlining here. I don't know. I'm just trying to look at decks that attract me, that entice me. Okay, so any fakers, any people who come in here false, any entities, any like bullshitters, you must run along now, for you may see your karma dead in the eye. Of course. All right, angels of light and love, I welcome you back. I invite you in to direct and protect these messages, my chakras, my auras, my space, and that of these practitioners of love and light. Thank you so very much. All right. What are we going to say? I don't know. We got some things to like check off our list, and I'm feeling good about it. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's like every single day that goes by where I continue to ghost and, appreciate the decisions that I've made. It's, how do I say it, angels? I don't know. I feel more justified. It's like I made the right decision. And I'm just cementing it over and over till like it's buried way deep down. And it's not like I'm compartmentalizing it. It's just like you had your place in teaching me a lesson. And I'm so glad that it didn't persist one more day. And it's just like, yes, I made the right decision. So those are my wins. Those are my biggest wins. And sometimes like I get on myself for because I'm supposed to do like the whole rest and relaxation or not overwork it, but like I'm just loading YouTube videos or whatever that have already gone through here. And so it kind of feels like I'm cheating it, but at the same time, no. Those are lessons that, are to be cemented. Those are things that are meant to be revisited. Like, if I'm going to be my best fan, I might as well show up, yeah? And it's just seeing it from the other end. I see, like, there's so much value in that. Like, I don't know if there's, like, I don't think there's any other reader that I haven't seen at all. Like, I've visited quite a few. But, and that's being, like, very subtle about it. But nobody like has admitted to visiting their own readings, or maybe even has done that. I think it's just all about the flash when it comes to the presentation of what we want others to think of us. Like, we're so banging, we don't need to like go back and review. We're so above it, so anyway. Spirit says, like, not to be afraid of whatever I have to say, because it needs to be said. Because like, yeah, what's going down over here, huh? The King of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, snack. So, who are these characters, Spirit? Because I know you're not trying to, like, bring me down and say, like, hey, you gotta work on this and that. Like, I already know that. These are people who are already successful, but highly manipulative. They have, give and take relationships. You know, they're reciprocal, but they're very shallow. You know why? You know how I know? It's because this lady is looking to him and he's not even making eye contact. Do you understand what that means in the underworld? That's like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Here's your pennies on the dime. That's what's happening over here. Power, control, relationships that are not seeing me in the best of light, but Spirit says, do not give them any care package in the world. They're saying no. But this also says that the people that rocket with me in the underground, not underworld, but underground, that are successful, that are part of like what anyone would consider the elites. They make bank, but they're also, you know, they're very private. Not for the sake of hiding, you know. It's more like their life is sacred. And whether they're making X amount of money or not, that's how they prefer to conduct themselves. So they see me. Hello, hi, how are you? Nice to see you here. I'm glad you find benefit in what I do. So that's very, very nice. What do we want to say? What do we want to pop? That was ice. 5 of Swords muted. 9 of Pentacles muted. 10 of... No, that's the Wheel of Fortune. No, 10 of Swords muted. What's going on here? 9 of Wands muted. Queen of Swords pronounced. High Priestess pronounced. And the Empress muted. Okay, so there's like some massive shields when it comes to like my birthing process. Oh, I have like midwives. These are my midwives right here, you know, my support system. Okay. See? The High Priestess, like, it's like I have huge guards up. Like these are personal. This is what I'm setting up, you know. But at the same time, oh, no, wait. It's one of two things, or both. Okay, well, I have helpers that are High Priestesses and Queen of Swords, you know, within those characters that are absolutely protecting me. Thank you so very much. So that I can lower my guard. So that I can rest. Do you know how beautiful that is? Like... These are people, I don't even know if I know these people, but, you know, like, this could also mean that I've taken on these characters so others would have to, like, lower their guard, because, like, the fierceness of, like, Mama Bear is, especially, you know, working with Spirit, is like, you do not want to mess with that, you do not. So it's hitting the mute button, like killing the 10 of Swords atmosphere, like man down, right? So it's creating a non-threatening environment. And then as far as 9 of Pentacles, you know, hitting with the mute, like coming in a mute fashion or introverted fashion, I think it's that struggle that everybody faces as far as finding contentment in self-worth without having to market to anybody, without having to do like birth announcements, you know, invites to all of that, without having to do like a baby shower, you know, Just knowing that, like, privately speaking, this is so much abundance. This is self-sustaining. Oh, you see this thing come out again? Five of Swords muted. Yeah, that's definitely what it's saying. Like, I don't have to announce it to the world. In fact, I found the world to be extremely disappointing. Especially with... yeah, I can say that. I can say that. Is that okay, Spirit? That I can say that? I mean, as it currently stands, yeah. Like, people are only interested in like, what's, like, the news flash. And it's like... I guess it stands even more true that I need to stand apart from, you know, the rest. Because, like, I can only imagine... No, let's not restrict ourselves, okay? If this is the tone that is set, like the precedence for what is coming, like, suppose I reach a level of pentacle energy of and renowned, like, prestige of, like, everybody and their mama and their grandma knows, like, Bill Gates, right? That would just amplify what we're seeing here. I mean, I don't want to doom and gloom myself to that point, but to see it on such, like, a smaller level, it makes me, like, they're saying, like, be careful what you ask for, you just might get it. And what you get is, like, not exactly how you pictured it to be, right? I mean, you see this with all kinds of celebrities, and that's why, you know. So, anyway, what do you want to say about this, Spirit? Like, I wouldn't be put in this position, if I had lost all hope for society, you know? So, anything else you want to say? Okay. Ace of Swords, full show. Full show, yes. So it's an awareness, it's an awakening, because it told me to lay it over the Five of Swords muted. So given that we have the Ace of Swords, it's Four of Swords muted. It's having, like, this full-on recuperation awareness, this awakening, that, like, it's like saying you're well rested, Tina. You know, you understand. You understand. I think they wanted me to comprehend before I get there, so I don't get lost in the shuffle and in the craze of, you know, the busyness of everything, to really ground myself. Because what do you want to say here? What fell down there? Is that the Eight of Cups muted? Okay, fell on my left side, but on my right toe, my right foot toes. Yeah, it's really telling me to, like, continue to stand apart, like, like, there's high benefit, high value in my introversion. That's what it's saying. Okay. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Emperor. Yeah, Spirit. Well, I didn't even see this coming. Holy smokes. Yeah, sometimes, like, you need to walk away from all of it from time to time. That's, like, your best foot forward. Because there's so much to receive, Tina. Like, you know, it's harvesting time. You don't need to put in extra labor. Like, I've already proved it to Spirit. I've already given so much evidence, circumstantial evidence, like... Spirit is very happy with all of that. That's interesting. Okay. 784 or 487. I think 487 is an angel number here that we're supposed to look at. 487. Okay. 487. Okay. Well, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, there's so much going to be like bestowed. Yeah, this is the Six of Pentacles. It's time to receive. Yeah. Like I know it. The ball is in my court. That's, oh my gosh. What the heck? Like I was gonna say that it's like a crystal ball. Like I already know it. Like I can already see it. I can already feel it. I can already hold it. I can already grasp it. But they're saying, not only that, the ball is in your court, Tina. So that means, oh wait, is it the Six of Wands? Oh my gosh, even better. The Six of Wands. Victory is on the horizon. Just need to like stretch like your reach, your perspective. More so your perspective. That's all that it's saying. 876. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So if being that holds true, that means I want to be my own boss. I think I am the best boss for myself. What else do you want to say? That I would make the maximum amount of pentacle energy and the intangibles of wealth, being my own boss. You know, when I first started Instagram, as far as like switching it up to like a business account, they have labels on what you would prefer to put it on, you know, determine yourself as. Now, people in my field would always like do like service product industry kind of thing. But like I struggled with that because I'm like, no, I'm more than that. I'm a fucking artist. I'm the fucking empress, for goodness sakes. You know, so like it took a little while before like I could like really, I just did it. I was like, no, I'm an artist. Doesn't matter how other people see it just now. I know I'm an artist. I know what like I put together. It's basically like a collage that comprises, you know, some really banging messages. So, you know, eventually somebody will see that too. And so I think I created a trend because now I'm seeing others put themselves as artists within the field. And that's good. I don't consider that part the copycat energy. Other things, yes. But that, no. Like, that's great. So it's knowing, like, my magic within the subtleties. You know, people say, like, oh, that's like, you know, small stuff, that's peanuts and all of that. But, yeah, like, if it were, then why would you not, like, how do I say it? There's other supportive traits to those behaviors. So, how do I say it? Like, nobody has talked about me openly. Nobody has, like, given me accolades absolutely openly. Like, oh, you know, this reader is so wonderful, etc., etc. They don't, none of them. Zero. It's always, like, in disguise, if anything. And so I know, like, how good I am. That people will, like, shift their ways within those subtleties to kind of like, you know, I don't know what else to say about that, because there's many different reasons why others would do that. But for the most part, because they're not giving me accolades, I know that you know what? I'm just going to look the other way. I'm going to look the other way because there's so much abundance out there. And, you know, people will learn their lessons accordingly. I could use all the support I could get. And with them knowing that, you know, I just know who I'm taking with me. And for the most part, it feels like I'm walking the road alone. Which is maybe what we all need to do. Anyway. The Hermit in reverse. Yeah. Coming out of the dark night of the soul. That's what it feels like. Nobody else knows. No. What song is that? No one knows. To follow. That and this, these, and those. No one knows. Okay. Okay, it talks about the wands and the cups. It's in reversal. All of the wands and all of the cup suits. Stirring the pot. I stir many pots. That's what it's saying. And it's okay. Because, you know, the more alone that I am, the more free I am to say whatever the F I want. Like, true to form. No filter, because I don't have to please anybody. It feels like I'm not really losing much when it comes to my crowd, you know? And the best, like the brighter side of this is that the most like influential and like prominent artists of any time that are considered classics are also controversial. You know, I never considered myself to be like that, but I guess I have quite a bit to say that upsets people. You know that girl that I told you, you know, in that interview, where she said that we're just looking for someone, like, I was looking for an EA position. Are you kidding me that it's going to be that grueling of a process that I have to do a write-up, that I have to do several tests and be interviewed by 2 women and like that I have to be extremely ambitious, but also without them saying non-threatening. Like they groomed me to like talk about like all of these like wonderful things that I've done and like why, like just really market myself. And I went out there and I did that. And you know what the girl said that was leading the way? She said, well, I'm afraid that this might be like a little beneath you and that you get bored or whatever. And I said, like, I am so open to learn. There's so much to learn, obviously, with how fast paced you guys are, that would already pose itself to be, like a challenge to consume me to, you know, really learn, like hit the ground running learning. So I think that would, you know, and like this is something very familiar to me. I know, like, I get to learn not just the culture, but like how you operate and, you know, all, like the nitty gritty of everything. So like, as far as boredom is concerned, I really don't think that would be of any concern. And so she didn't have much to say about that. She let the thing linger on. And that's when I got to see like the eye contact between them two about like possibly being a threat to them, because at a certain point, that lead person said, we're just looking, she literally said, to keep their head down and just do the work. And I'm like, I can do that. That's I mean, that's part of, like, the learning curve, I mean, like, I was like, I have no issue with that. Yeah. Like, and she didn't have shit to say about that. So then, and then she kept reiterating the fact that, like, if you're looking to grow here, it takes a while before you do. And then the other girl, this Amish girl or whatever, she was saying, that she's like, yeah, I really earned my part. I'd have to say that I really earned it being here. And it's like, the type of things that people say, like, at certain times, like, why would you even say that unless you felt, like, threatened about my ambition or, like, what I can do? But it was just, like, very, like, smug in her way. Like, I earned it, so nobody should cross my path. Like, it was a very, like, subtle but obvious implication of the way things roll there. So I was like, okay, I'll be a yes man. Okay, sure, okay. That's wonderful. That's great. That would be it would be, you'd be an excellent mentor, etc. And so then the other girl, the main person, was saying something like, I saw that, she recently got promoted only after 1 month of being there. So I was like, it doesn't match. She's saying that it takes a long time to get promoted, and yet she's trying to disguise the fact that she got promoted very quickly. And the other girl right next to her is like not very happy with it, because she's been there for years at a time, and now, like, this other girl is getting paid more than she is and getting more accolades or whatever. But whatever is already said and done, she needs to keep her safe spot. So it's like, it's so weird, like, how all of that all transpired. I was just observing it, just listening. And, but, like, she could tell, that main interviewer could tell, like, the bullshit she was trying to, like, lay on thick, that, you're not going to grow here, basically. Like, I just need somebody to help make me look good, and, can keep up with the pace, but also not strive, like, not compete with me. And I'm like, mother ever, like, what is this? Like, it was telling me to, be, like, at my very best, but also cower to somebody else. And to see that female dynamic, like, it does not take two females to, with all the testing involved, to, and an hour-long interview, to screen an executive assistant. Do you know, like, how crazy that is? If they were trying to siphon energy, karma is gonna come down. Not just, like, one whop. Pound after pound after pound. You know how much, like, time I invested in that? How much energy? Even, like, with the excitement of something possibly coming through, so much so that I opened up my availability. There's a reckoning. There is. It's attached to that. So, I know. Like, I gotta just figure things out for just a little bit. Like, I gotta... okay, what fell in the dish right next to the cup of water is the Ten of Pentacles. For sure, it fell in the frickin' basket. Right next to the cup of water. You think I'm lying to you? This is my, like, fast food basket thing that, like... my in-laws... It was a while ago for, like, fries or whatever. I didn't steal that shit, okay? But that's, like, something that I have to go, like, if I'm on the run. So anyway, it fell right next to that. Ten Ten of Pentacles. Right beneath it was the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords, both in reverse. Things are happening in the underground for me. There's networks that are invested, like the King of Swords. That's chivalry with a crown, let me tell you. So, I think what they're doing is like assisting with poking holes, like, it's like word of mouth, underground, very much invested. You see? It's like, what is it? Something that, like, working on the bag, but like, no, it's like, this is like a grab bag or something. Huh? That's interesting. Somebody's willing to invest in me. And even without, that, like, because I got to really think about me, not the potentialities, that would be nice and all of that wonderful stuff, I'm still open to it. But at the same time, like, it's not for nothing. Like, people are not just like, no. Ten of Pentacles. Death card in reverse. On the bottom, transformation. Okay. Yeah, so this is also like the changing of guard is what I'm hearing. I think this is new pursuits. I think what I'm supposed to do is give up the search elsewhere, because I have casted out the line over 100 times, everybody. I just recently, after bitching about it, or venting, got a few interviews, but those are people who were siphoning energy, trying to get my information to abuse, and their karma is coming. It's already unfolding. Just to get my information. Do you know how much bullshit that is? I am worthy enough of getting a full-time job. It doesn't even take that much, honestly. So why am I having such difficulty? Like, I could easily dumb myself down. But still, people know about me enough not to, like, just to dangle the line. That's it. So, because I have not seen anything yet come through, for as much as I've tried, I realize there are people from, like, the higher realms. No, not the higher realms, because it's really not speaking of prestige. But there are those who are meaning to keep me down. And so they're meaning to just have me spin my gears. Nobody's offered, like, nobody has really given me an absolute solid offer that could, be sustainable. Meanwhile, my ex-lawyer has been giggling about, like, all of the bills that are about to rack up. That was before I said anything. But I'm pretty sure something's happening with him too. I could bet on it. So, top of the deck is Three of Swords. Interesting, yeah. You know what? I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to do the combination padlock. Okay. And put it in front of the Knight of Swords. Moving quickly. So, what do we want to say about that? I'm not amused by this. So, I don't know what the whole deal is with the head honcho. I don't even know what a head honcho is, honestly, like what that term is used for, except, you know, the boss, the person that's in charge, and like everything. Like down here anyway. I mean, there's different facets to each region, of course. So, the head honcho, the regional manager of this location, who is he or she? The high priest. Yeah, this is definitely a separate elite society. Okay. So, I don't know. Sometimes, like, it's not... like, I think there's just, like, some confusion as far as if this person really likes me, like the idea of controlling me, because that means that they control some aspect of spirit. It's like a one-up kind of thing, if that's what turns them on. Or if it's like keeping me down so that I'm set as an example for others to like not try. And that's their... But that's a dime a dozen. I'm not a dime a dozen. Even as a light being, even as a light worker, I can say that. and hold it to be true. I know it. So, I think as far as the likeness, the attraction, I consider myself to be attractive in on different levels and levels that you would not suspect. Page of Cups. Yeah, I bring the vibe of love. Like, innocence. For sure. I think in a world that's very crass, that can do very crass things, that I still am able to do that. How often are you able to see that in a 40-something-year-old that had to depart, kind of refugee her way out of like a 20-year relationship. Do you hear? Do you hear in the background the ambulance, the horns? Do you hear it? Four of Cups in reverse. I have taken Spirit's cup. You hear that? Honk, honk, honk. It's even still showing up right there. Interesting. Okay. So I got some stuff to do. It's excellent. You know what? I don't really know what to think of this dude, but yeah, I just saw a fly here. Yeah, I don't really know what to think of them. Maybe I shouldn't think anything of them, you know? I would have liked it to be somewhat getting some kind of a kickback. That is, dude, I'm just trying to pay my bills, like, as a baseline. But you know what? The more that they keep me down, the more that they try and try to hold me down, bury me alive. Spirit is watching. Spirit is shifting things. I will get more than what I want. More than what I need. This will reach into my desires. My dreams. The ones that are like the really good things. Ten of Pentacles, it's right there. Okay. So, what else are we doing? Are we doing Bananagram Spirit? Oh, what happened to the other thing? I don't know what happened to it, but we have the Magician now, bottom of the deck. Yes. Yes. Oh, actually, it's the top of the deck. So I think everybody knows, including this character that's a head honcho, that, you know, I hold prestige that they probably want. They probably want to control. But the more that they keep me down, the more empowered that I am. That's all there is to it. Okay. Okay. Okay, Q T O R W E L R I D O T P S T. Oh, I see PTSD. ROI. Letter. Oh. Write. Oh, write a letter. PS. Somebody, I don't know if I have to write a letter or if somebody's writing a letter. Something about a return on investment. Something is happening here. I don't. Yeah, it's write and wrote, and then letter, and then PS, and then to, and then Ritter, sitter. Whose name is here? Rod. I see rope. Rosie. Tori, but with an IE, or just an I. I see LOTR, Lord of the Rings. I don't know. Okay. Letter. The names are disguised here. Oh wait. There's only one E. What the frick? This is something weird. Okay. I call back all of my power turn. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to put wrote. Because consider it done. When it comes to the scribe, consider this shit done. Yep, drops. You know what? Let's put drips. You know why? Because we got the Ten of Pentacles here. That's in my energy. Now I see Potter. I see top. Top drips. That's me. Okay, what else here? Well, we here. But we also have Trot. Like a frickin' pony. Trotting into my own destiny. It's excellent. You know, that's what they're saying. Just like have confidence in not just like the road ahead, but like also how you conduct yourself, Tina, because like seriously, that's what makes you unique, you know? EQ, emotional intelligence. And again, we have L left here. So it could be LT or TL. There's two places that we can put that. It could be LT or TL. I don't know what the... Or RL, like RL grinds. Hold on. Interesting. I mean, there's other things on the periodic table. It could be TL or LR. LR is like a radioactive type of thing. Association. I don't know. Let me go ahead and get like a little bit more. I'm thinking maybe L is significant to like RL, like RL grime, when it comes to core, like my core energy. What fell on the floor is N. IEFELTGIVWRTN. Wire, live. Again, live wire, huh? Feet, lift, trine, wive, or wive, give, living. Okay, we'll try living, okay? Reef, went, winter. It's still winter, right? Excuse me, gotta have this move on over. Okay. Cold feet. Oh, are they saying that I have cold feet? Who has cold feet? Somebody's living in like this cold feet vibe. Okay, let me show it to you. See? Like, what's going on there? I don't know, but like I'm done with this divination session. I got stuff to do. Okay, so let's leave it at that. Thank you very much to my sponsors, my supporters, all donations provided in light and love. Thank you so very much. I know I was a bit of a sourpuss today, but I didn't think anybody would be in my shoes, honestly. I mean, I'm not waiting for things to get to, like, the absolute worst to say, like, oh, I'm having a shitty time. No, like, I don't think that I'm complaining here. I think I'm just speaking facts, and they don't feel good, okay? Not every fact feels good. So, I'm just perplexed as far as, you know what? I'm not even going to question it, because my purpose flows exact to how it's supposed to be. So if I was supposed to come in contact with these bullshitters, then in order for them to in order for us to cement their karma, and so be it. I am glad to deliver. So, anyway, now that this reading is officially over, upon closing all portals, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations. Thank you so very much. Sending all of you back with your appropriate karmas due, effective immediately. The domino effect shall reign. Okay, closing all portals.